Hi, this is Seth David for the Sleater Group, bringing to you another special screencast. This time we're talking about what is an RSS Feed Reader. Call us for information about memberships and resources at 888-484-5484. Hi, Seth David here for the Sleater Group, bringing to you another special screencast. This time I want to talk to you about an RSS Feed Reader. Now, many of you may know what that is. And if you do, that's okay. You still may learn something from this screencast. And if you don't know what it is, then definitely pay attention because I think you're going to like what I have to show you here today. And let me start off with the basics. We're all familiar with Google, and we all are familiar by now, I'm sure, with the concept of a blog, right? If we go to Sleater.com and we click on the B here, that takes me into the Sleater blog. You may also enjoy reading other online periodicals such as Inc.com and Newsweek and who knows what else. And the reality is, you may or may not be aware that each of these places, each of these blogs or online periodicals that you like to read, have what's called an RSS feed. RSS stands for Really Simple Syndication. And what it does, as I'm going to show you in a minute, is it allows you to quickly grab that feed and aggregate it so that you can grab many of these feeds and aggregate them in one place. And what do I mean by that? Let's say that you have 10 different websites that you like to kind of follow and subscribe to and read whatever they publish every day or every week. Well, you have to go, in order to do that without a feed reader, you have to go to each one separately. You might have to open up 10 different tabs and go read what's new. Or you might get 10 different emails into your inbox, and you have to click on these. Well, what if I could tell you that there's a way that you could not have to get those emails? You can clean out your inbox and, not get those emails anymore, because there's a way that you can take these RSS feeds and aggregate them in one place that makes it easy for you to look at everything at once, and then pick and decide what you want to read that particular day. Well, let's go to Google for a minute. Let's say you have a Gmail account. Many of us have a Gmail account. If you don't get one, even if you don't need it for email purposes, you need to have it so you can access all the features that are in the Google world. Because once you're logged in, you'll get this menu item here. And this is where you're going to want to be. So you come into Gmail, and if you go over here to More, you'll see they have a reader right here. And when I click on it, you'll see that I've already got some stuff set up in here, some feeds. I like to read Inc.com. This XKCD is something I sort of pulled in as a suggestion. If you'll notice on my left, once I'm here, it kind of has navigation. Not kind of, it does have navigation. And right now I'm on my home feed. I can look at all items. I can go to recommended items. Google will recommend things for me based on what it already knows I like to read. And these would be, oh my God, that peanut butter looks so good. Recommended sources. Right, and it has no recommended sources yet. This is actually a fairly new reader account that I've set up, so it doesn't have anything yet. Or I can just go view all recommendations, whatever you recommend anywhere, anytime. And I can browse search. It doesn't have any recommendations for me. Further below that, you'll see I have things organized in terms of categories. So here under entertainment, I can drop this down, and I've got the Dilbert Daily Strip, and that's where I got this XKCD one from. So you get the idea. Now, how do I add something to this, right? Let's say you say, okay, Seth, that's wonderful, but how do I add something to my Google Reader? Well, it's actually really easy. That's the good news. Come over here to QuickBooks and Beyond. Let's scroll down a little bit, and sure enough, you'll see this little doohickey. That is the official symbol for subscribe via RSS feed. Remember, RSS stands for Really Simple Syndication. There's going to be a quiz on this, so pay attention. RSS, Really Simple Syndication. Click on that little button. Notice what happens. It takes me to the URL, but it puts a /feed behind it. In 99% of all cases, that's how you can get to a feed, is you take that blog or that online magazine's URL and stick /feed at the end of it. That's all you need. Now, if you're using Firefox or Internet Explorer, clicking on that same button will very likely give you some options that you can click on, and it'll give you some common feed readers. This is just how Chrome does it. Not sure why, but it is what it is, and Chrome happens to be my browser of choice. Either way, once I've got the URL, I can come right back over here, click subscribe, I can paste it in, and choose add, and it's going to stick it down here at the bottom for me. And then as I hover my mouse over, notice there's a little drop down arrow. I can click that down and I can put it in one of my existing folders, or look at this, I can create a whole new folder and I can call this accounting. Click OK. And there it is. Let's see this again on another website. We'll go to the nerdenterprises.com website. Look at that. Same symbol right up here. Click right there. Copy the URL. Come over to Google Reader. Click subscribe. Paste that in and choose add. Once it appears down here, I can click the drop down arrow and I can put it right in the accounting folder by clicking on it. Really easy, really good navigation. I click home now. And it takes me to the home feed. It's going to take me, and I can sort this any number of different ways. If you click here, it says show unread counts, or I can hide the unread counts. And I can come down here and click on a particular folder, and I can see just what's coming from what's in this folder, which would be the Nerd Enterprises blog and the QuickBooks and Beyond blog. That's how you set it up. And notice once I'm in here, I've got sharing options. Buffer, another great tool that lets me take, let's say I have 10 different articles that I want to share on the web. I don't want to push them all out at the same time. It could annoy my readers, my followers. So I put it into something like Buffer, which has a schedule set that says every hour or so, push another one out. So that is how you can use and set up Google Reader. Now there are other readers. So let me take you to an example of another one. If you go to Feedly, FEEDLY.com, this is another reader. And notice they're smart. They know what browser I'm using. It'll say Get Feedly for Chrome. The minute I click on that, it'll install something, and then it'll open up this other tab. And what it actually did was it saw that it had stuff in Google Reader, and it pulled it all in. It won't continue to do that. So at that point, I'm really making a choice. Do I want to use Feedly? Do I want to use Google Reader? Maybe I want to use both. What's the difference? It's just a different layout. You might like the look and feel of Feedly a lot better. It's a little prettier. It's got pictures. Google Reader is a little more plain text, a little more simple. So this is probably more functional. This is more pleasing to the eye, and it's more of a magazine-like layout. And of course, it has all kinds of options here in preferences in terms of what you can do. So I don't want to tell you what you should do. What I want to tell you is check out Google Reader, check out Feedly, then post your comments below. Let me know which one you like. Let me know what you think you can do with this. And I look forward to getting your comments both on the video on YouTube and on the blog where this is posted. Check the description of the video if you're not sure where you are. As always, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you on the web.